and then remove this slightly. I'll take a little bit of water before we kick this game off. Could potentially be a very long game. I mean, GoOdy on Terminus 3, probably the biggest map StarCraft 2 has to offer to us right now, together with Tal'Darim, but I think this map is even bigger. Yeah, it has to be bigger. So here we go. We have SaSe, of course, the Swedish blue Protoss spawning in the 3 o'clock position of the map, and we have ESC GoOdy, the German general. Oh no, sorry, the other way around. That's because my colors are screwed up, because it says SaSe with blue, so I thought SaSe is blue, but obviously SaSe is our Protoss player. So how do I change this? That's annoying. Yeah, that's better. SaSe being, of course, the blue Protoss spawning in the 9 o'clock position. GoOdy being the German purple Terran spawning in the 3 o'clock position, also known as the general. Current score is indeed 1-1. First map was Shakura's Plateau. Second map, Neo Cup Enigma. And the third map we are playing right now is going to be Terminus 3. This is a quarterfinal. The winner of this series, that's and the semi from Nurcho. Yep, this is indeed a quarterfinal. That is correct. X-Lord apparently lost against Satini, so Satini managed to take out Tarzan 2-0. Oh man, it would be so cool if actually Satini, well, I love all these guys, but Satini has been a really long time friend of me. For 6 to 7 years we've been teammates. We've been in Starch ever since. Like, we really talk a lot with each other in every game we played, whether it's Warcraft 3 or Starcraft 2. But I've never met the guy in real life, because yeah, he used to have a phobia of traveling, but he's been working hard on it. He's been going to therapy, and he even just recently managed to take a trip to Estonia. And yeah, if you can go to Estonia, you should be able to go to Germany as well. SaSe once again going for this pilot block. So if Satini makes it, it would be really cool. I would see one of the few guys that I actually never saw, despite knowing him for very long. But yeah, that's a later worry. Really sick all the semi-final as well between Nurcho and Night End. Really looking forward to that one. That's going to be such a sick series. Two excellent players. Night End, of course, representing Team Fnatic, and Nurcho against All Authority. SaSe this time he did let his pilot complete. Wondering what GoOdy is going to do. SaSe see that? Nope. SaSe meanwhile this try to sneak his probe in. Wants to know what up. Still have GoOdy's SCV in the main base from SaSe as well. Chrono boost goes off on the Nexus. And I guess people in general would love to see Satini in a big international run. Even though he did participate in Assembly, he did make it out of the group, I believe, but then he lost in the playoffs. But I feel Satini right now is really in the shape of his life regarding StarCraft 2 at least. Winning the Go of StarCraft 2 monthly finals, and just every game I see, he seems to be playing so extremely solid. And yeah, his ladder account was really good as well, as I mentioned before, like 85 wins and 12 losses. Sure, ladder is not everything, but it's definitely something. There we do see SaSe. He's going to drop that Nexus once again relatively early. Stalker is chasing down his SCV. GoOdy is going to try to get a sneak peek, trying to get that confirmation that that Nexus is going to be dropped. Doesn't really work out. He's going for his own expand as well, so a much more similar build as he did on Shakura's Plateau. Terminus 3 is even bigger though, which I feel benefits SaSe quite a bit. The tank heavy stuff from GoOdy, this map is so big. It takes such a long time before that slow army can travel across the map. And there should be always like a weak position from where you can engage. You can pretty much always engage from a 360-degree angle on this map. So I'd say SaSe should feel relatively comfortable and should handle it a lot better than he did on Shakura's Plateau. But we're going to find it out. Gateway being wiped in. Robotics facility halfway down, one more additional gate. So SaSe with a similar opening, one gate into expand, into robotics facility, and two more additional gates. Oops, sorry for the camera movement. Bunker full of Marines. Command center is ready for GoOdy. GoOdy this time upgrading his command center first to orbital command. So he's not going to do the same thing as he did on Shakura, very flew it over instantly. SaSe's Nexus at his nature is up. How many probes is he going to transfer? Just 4? 6? I'd go for 8,000. Leaves exactly 16 probes. But yeah, his rally point is still at this, so it's going to be more anytime soon. Probably would have transferred a couple more, but doesn't matter that much. SaSe's economy obviously going to be slightly booming for at least for a little bit right now. Mining from 2 bases, not optimally obviously with only 33 probes, but a little faster than GoOdy. Here we do see GoOdy's orbital command already gathering energy. Actually taking both refineries at his expense, so GoOdy is going to prepare for a long game as it seems. How many SCVs is GoOdy going to transfer? GoOdy. 2, 4, 6 SCVs for him. SaSe does have control of at least Cell 9 Watchtower over here. Getting an Immortal now out, just in case. Immortal, of course, very effective against tanks in some situations, not in all. I mean, there definitely has to be room for the Immortal as well to do the damage and do the tanking that they really want to do. Engineering base almost completed for GoOdy, so he will probably put up a missile turret just in case. I'd rather be safe than sorry against DTs, and it always helps out. Just to scare the observer away, you don't want to give him too much information. SaSe now moving out already. I'm curious to see what he's going to try to do with this. There's one tank already with siege. We have a bunker over here. We have one tank on the high ground too. We have one bunker. GoOdy, of course, has always been very safe. Really a Fort Knox to break in. We have one siege tank. Ooh, there we go. Stalker instantly dies. SaSe should probably realize right now that this is not something you really want to walk into. Unless you want to try to be the other way, but that's even worse, I guess. 2 forces being dropped. SaSe not making any probes now. Kind of really committing to this attack. He's going to have to do a lot of damage. I don't really think this is going to be all that effective. We have Hellions coming out. We have more and more tanks coming out. SaSe is going to do something real soon. We have a bunker. We have a missile turret. We have 3 tank seats up in an excellent position. Now more Marines coming in. Look at these units. They're too clumped up. I think GoOdy will be able to defend this. He's losing his bunker quite quickly though. Zealot's doing a decent job. The Immortal actually will be able to take out the tank on the high ground. That's excellent. But we still have this one tank getting repaired. The sentries doing the best they can. But this Immortal will be able to take out both tanks. We still have now Stalkers coming in as well. Will SaSe actually be able to break this? I thought what was the unbreakable. We still have 2 tanks over here. Nice force field. Extremely nice force field from SaSe. He will be able to take out so many of these SCVs. How many energy there's left? Yes, we have enough energy for 1 more force field. What a great push by SaSe. I really did not expect that to work. There's so many SCVs over here by GoOdy trapped. GoOdy's probably going to move up one tank a bit closer to the edge. Yeah. Okay, that's exactly what he's going to do right now. SaSe is probably just going to drop another force field. SaSe currently on 81 supply, mining from... Wow. Storm. Tank sieging up really on the edge right now. These Stalkers taking quite some damage. 3 Hellions leaving the main base from GoOdy. Gonna try to do some harassment. SaSe instantly wiping in units in his main base. Slowly but steady, SaSe decides to macro as well again. We see 5 more probes have been produced so far. The 3rd Nexus is getting wiped in as we speak. He's 23 supply ahead and also obviously very effective. Oh, we actually have 1 Immortal. I thought it was 2 Stalkers. Don't know where the other Stalker went. So this observer, GoOdy slowly but steady, putting more and more tanks. He's gonna try to. Wow, this orbital is actually quite low in HP. GoOdy right now is gonna run 2 tanks on the logo. SaSe gonna try to force feed it. He does cut it off. He could potentially take it out with the Immortals. He's gonna have to be careful though. There are a lot of tanks, so these Immortals are taking a lot of damage. SaSe, this is not a good exchange. He takes out 1 tank, but he's losing sentry. But he does take out the orbital command with the Stalkers, and I guess that's really big. Right now he only has 1 thing to worry about, and that is 1 big counter push by GoOdy, and I guess that's exactly what we're going to see. Oh my God, SaSe is gonna lose a lot of Stalkers right now though. GoOdy with those blue flame Hellions trying to do as much damage as he can. SaSe did quite some damage. GoOdy is probably just going all in right now. Would even pull. Wow, he can pull a ton of SCVs too. This isn't GoOdy. If you're smart, you go all in. Not saying he's not smart, but I really think if he would go for a counter-attack right now, he could potentially win the game if you pull a sick amount of SCVs. If you go for the macro game right now, okay, he's lifting up his orbit. What? Okay. That's like the next level of all-in, flying in your orbital. Smart. No, it seems like GoOdy is just going to try to expand once again. which I think it's a silly decision. SaSe is gonna have so much time. He's gonna have such a good economy. Now GoOdy's transferring probes again. GoOdy, are you gonna? No, he's not going to expand. He's actually going to attack. I think he should have done a little bit faster. So many Hellions though. But yeah, it's still the correct decision. Let's take a look at SaSe's army. Let's take a look at unit army. How do we do this again? Yep. Army supply. Yeah, GoOdy is actually having more army supply right now than SaSe. SaSe lost a bunch of stocks in the middle of the map. These blue flame Hellions. Oh my god, this actually looks really scary. So many Hellions. And how can SaSe... well, we have an Immortal. Those Zealots, they won't be able to do absolutely anything. We have so many SCVs for GoOdy coming in, and now so many tanks. But I guess the good thing is that in the long run, this is going to wear out. SaSe could really use a Stargate and one Void Ray. One Void Ray on any way SaSe is going to go for it. It takes so much damage. There are still so many Hellions. The big problem is every second that SaSe hold on is the second he will be able to produce more and more useful units. While GoOdy is really committing a lot to this attack. This is kind of next level all in. GoOdy at 99 supply, SaSe at 122, but SaSe has a lot of more SCVs, like 25 more. So SaSe is gonna have to be extremely careful right now, engaging with the Immortal and the Colossus in the back. These two Immortals are not doing anything. The SCVs are doing a great job soaking out the damage. This is so tense. I can't say if this is actually going to work or not for GoOdy. If this works, then I'll go crazy. I can't believe it. One more Colossus. Come on, SaSe. You just need one. SaSe doesn't have any gas right now. He's really lacking gas. He has a lot of minerals, just no gas. Needs more gateways. Needs anything. So I think if SaSe would actually pull all of the SCVs. Oh, this blue flame Hellion is doing a lot of damage. I think if SaSe goes for like a really big all-in, SaSe make more gates. He's chrono boosting his gates. He's just waiting for one more additional Colossi, I guess. Is this an Immortal? No, it's Colossi. Closing up just one Colossi. SaSe. Oh, this Hellion already 12 kills. GoOdy is still not making a new orbital though, or a command center, so GoOdy is still super overly committed to this attack. But I mean, it might just pay off. SaSe is keeping his head so cool though. He's playing this so patient. I can't believe how patient SaSe is playing this. 17 Hellions on the 17 kills on this Hellion. What a captain he is indeed. Now new Hellions arriving in the main base from or the natural from SaSe as well. SaSe fell back to 36 probes. SaSe, what are you waiting for? Now he's going for it with probes as well. Everything or nothing. The Colossi doing a very good job. SaSe use the Immortals. That's exactly what he's doing. And it seems like SaSe will be able to break this tank contain from GoOdy. Just a couple of tanks left, but we still have two Immortals. We still have Stalkers. And we still have two Colossi. GoOdy is sieging up one more tank in the back. But SaSe successfully managed to defend this incredible scary push from GoOdy, and GoOdy calls GG. SaSe advances to the semi-finals. And wow, that was sick. I cannot believe how cool SaSe kept his head in that situation. So tense, so incredible tense. I mean, he was so far ahead, but then actually the counterattack from GoOdy was actually really scary. It's super scary. So many SCVs, so many Hellions as well. Taking out pretty much 30 to 35 to 40 probes even from SaSe in such a short amount of time. But SaSe waited until the right moment, waited until they have enough Colossi, realized that this was an extreme all-in from GoOdy. Probably figured he's probably not rebuilding that command center, and SaSe wins the series 2-1.